Hi there. Uh, I gave up on having my presentations in Hungarian language because my homeboys, my people from home, nobody cares about my ordeal. And this is not accidental, but we will get to that on a later episode. What I want to tell you guys is that I wanted to make some adjustments and some add-ons regarding my brother's behavior and wealth. So in the in the first video, I showed you a villa which costs more than 1 million euros. He has two cars, like a BMW, a Volvo XC90. He's living the nice life, and the worst part is that he's living it uh, also by stealing and sabotaging his own family and brothers. Uh, I forgot to mention in the other video that he also has four real estates in Romania, which are worth as well around 1 million euros. Never counting the fact that I'm sure that he has a really consistent, fat bank account as well. But what bothers me is the total lack of humanity, of emotional realness, as to not to behave in this manner. So meanwhile, I was used and I was asked favors. Uh, Countless times I was helping everyone, everyone. I really mean it. I loaned money. I helped people doing chores and whatever. And this is the payback. What else? Anyone? So and I needed dental treatment, which I was promised, and my teeth really broke down. So sorry for the appearance, but I have no other choice. I didn't expect this kind of attitude, even though I it took me a long time till I realized what was the source of my misery and mishaps that were going on for decades, man. So I was subjected to people infiltrating my life and sabotaging my businesses, my every move. I was I was emotionally and psychologically continually stressed by notifications to the police and things stolen, people asking money and never giving it back, and this was a continuous pattern. It was never ending, and and it uh, it grew year by year. I was even jailed with illegal evidence. Since my stepfather was a very famous lawyer in Cluj-Napoca, the city where I'm from, uh, my family still has connections in the judicial system. So this made it possible for me to be constantly harassed and abused in any shape and form possible. What else? So my brother is presenting you and other people the perfect family man who is a successful man. He's living the high life and so on and so forth. So I don't know if I mentioned that he has even estates in Romania. So his total wealth on the surface level, which can be seen, is more than 2 million euros, even more. I would say double that, because he's a very cunning man and he hides his asset, as well as my sister, Azola Kotolin. Azola Kotolin is my smaller sister, and she is a counselor in the Cluj-Napoca City Council, and she as well. She's very successful. She's a city councilor and a lawyer as well. So these two people I consider to be responsible for most of the bad things that happened to me. I will gradually fill you in with details on how this was made possible and who were the perpetrators. So my brother placed this image of a honest person, which he clearly is not. When I confronted, it took me decades to figure out what was the mechanisms and what was the common theme in all the bad things that happened to me. And I was watching the whole situations, and it really took me some time till I got the common thing that united all the elements that were acting against me. But this aspect is a very ugly one. But I will leave this for a later debate, because I want to present my evidence to the police, and then I will take the other actions as needed. So what I'm about to tell you is that behind this facade of being a successful and church and God-fearing, church-going and God-fearing person, my brother is the worst psychopath that this earth has seen for a long time. I mean, maybe Ted Bundy was a lighter version of being mentally and morally deranged. So in this case, it took me decades after falling in traps and going through hardships to realize that something is off, and I was trying to watch the whole thing develop, and I was trying to find some patterns, and I found them. And when I found them, I confronted my member Robert. He got scared, but and he promised me that he will do right by me and will settle this whole uh, estate situation. But sadly, he crossed me like 4 or 5 times only in the uh, past year. For the past 8 years, I was living on and off in a house only for 2 years. The rest of it was either in the field, on a caravan, or in a tent. And although and when I approached my family and I asked for them to have a resolution regarding the estate, and I needed the money. I just wanted to get out of the country and just leave it, because every time my days were constantly ruined by a situation created like out of the sudden. So I got really fed up, and it was living constantly in hell. So what next? So I confronted my brother. He got scared, because I really have a lot of evidence against him and his ways of being a psychopathic criminal. and he was using flying monkeys to make sure that I'm disabled. I'm without any uh, organizational or possibilities of fighting back for my rights, actually. So he's living the big life, and he's deliberately letting me suffer and letting me live in a parking lot or on a hillside with my dogs, whilst he drives a 100 euro car and goes to church and he plays nice. Uh, there, this whole situation is a very weird one, and showcases a modern era psychopathic organized crime syndicate that my brother is certainly involved in. So I confronted him. Let's get back to what I was telling you before. So when I confronted him, he was telling me that okay, we'll take care, and he kept on promising, and I was about to go to the police, and then he lured me back in Romania, and he promised me that I will show up in 2 weeks and that we'll sort these things out. I just wanted my share of the estate and just move to Spain and do something else and just forget about it. But in his greed, this wasn't enough, and he continued persistent actions against me, uh, trying to entrap me with drugs and trying to get me to do something illegal in order to get arrested. So he constantly tried to sabotage me and do. So he's deranged. So this person is truly deranged, and it's very dangerous for society. And I want him and my sister to be stopped because they are very dangerous people. Azola Kotolin is responsible for handling my two smaller brothers. She is responsible for. I consider her responsible for making them incapacitated. They are living in a I cannot call it an apartment. We'll get back to this later on. So both of them are so greedy and psychopathic that they cannot really control themselves uh, in their quest to maintain their grip on money, on wealth. So it's truly mind-boggling what's happening. Um, so in this video, I will just share you how was my latest living conditions in Romania, and I will let the video speak for itself, and I will continue my presentations with new videos, but right now I just want to finish my website, and I have a lot of work to do until next week, because next week will be a tough one. So wish me luck, and see you around. Bye. Csak így szemléltetőnek gondoltam, hogy most mondjuk teszek is össze dolgokat, mert szét volt lopkodva minden, ezeket el kellett volna mosogassam, meg rakjam össze. Szóval így lakok én, érted? Szóval nem a oké, és kózi valami szinten, de bazd meg, te. Szóval nekem jössz a köcsökségeiddel, kell töltsem a kurva generátoron azt a faszom napelemet, mindegy. Szóval ez a bázis, csak hogy nem tudom, hogy hol laksz. Ja, nem is tudom, hogy hol laksz. Menj a picsába. Na mindegy, na. Csak hogy kicsit legyen hogy körültekintőbb az info, hogy na ezt össze kell pakoljam, Még nem tudom pontosan hova landolunk. Na, de ez a lényeg. Na, rendben, beszélünk, és mint mondom, Achtung Ball. Achtung Ball. Nem hiszem el. Vedem la secție. Da. Hagyd abba. Gyertek enni. Ülsz. Ülsz. Így tudod. Ezt hol tegyem? Ó, basszus. Ó. Hagyd abba. Hülye vagy? Gyertek enni. És tudik. Így kell táplálkoznunk a dudok.